There is nothing more definitive in boxing than a knockout. And despite the coronavirus pandemic keeping fighters out of the ring for many months, last year there were still plenty of brutal and dramatic finishes.
Just move off, yeah?
Why's your visor on, monkey?
Today on SMB Boxing, we present to you our picks of the top 25 knockouts of 2020. Starting in Moscow, Russia, where it took former UFC light heavyweight fighter Abdul Karim Edilov just under a minute to emphatically notch up his second consecutive knockout win as a professional boxer. Julian Fernandez found out in his heavyweight fight against Frank Sanchez that sometimes you should be careful what you wish for. In the fifth round, Fernandez taunted Sanchez by dropping his gloves and urging the Cuban prospect to punch him in the face.
A pitched battle.
2 rounds later, in almost the same spot, Sanchez added Fernandez to future Taunting Gone Wrong compilations when he smashed him through the ropes with a pair of powerful right hands.
Looks like Fernandez is not winning any rounds. Oh, there's a hard right hand. And now on the ropes and out of the ring goes Fernandez, and this fight is now over. John Shorley jumps in, and we don't need Steve Smoger. This fight's done, Steve.
On the opening night of Matchroom's Fight Camp, super lightweight prospect Dalton Smith caught the attention of the boxing world when he knocked out Nathan Bennett with a crunching right hand to the temple.
Game taps his gloves together, Bennett. Right hand, though, was a beauty, and he can't recover from that. He's knocked out here. Nathan Bennett and Dalton Smith, a good guy, straight over.
American super middleweight Edgar Berlanga does not hang around. Since turning pro in 2016, he has knocked out all of his opponents in the very first round.
The streak continues, 16 for 16.
For his 14th straight knockout victory, Berlanga relentlessly pursued Eric Moon from the opening bell and punished him with a vicious barrage of power punches when he momentarily laid on the ropes.
Or that's a game plan because you think you saw something. I think Moon felt the power of Berlanga and backed off of that plan.
A big right hand from Berlanga, and he does it. Edgar Berlanga has done it. Devastating power again.
Despite his impressive win, Berlanga's trainer Andre Rozier made him do push-ups for failing to throw an instructed left hook during the fight.
We did see you doing push-ups, and usually that's because you did something wrong. We're all wondering, what did you do wrong?
I didn't throw the left hook. He said I was using the jab for this fight, but I didn't come back with the left hook, and he wanted me to do a left hook, so I had to do push-ups again.
Earlier on the same bill, Dominican southpaw Elvis Rodriguez knocked Dennis Okoth into dreamland with a venomous straight left hand through the guard.
Cut moments ago. Oh, and he scores the knockdown with a straight left hand behind the jab. What a shot, and it's over. How about that? Elvis Rodriguez.
Croatian heavyweight contender Filip Hrgović once again advertised his fearsome power with a ruthless 2-round demolition of Alexander Kartozia.
Ovo je kraj. Kartozija se od ovoga neće moći oporaviti. Ostao presječen Grk ovdje.
Rising Uzbek star Shoshahan Ergashev racked up his 10th first-round knockout when he collapsed Adrian Estrella to the canvas with a wicked liver shot.
To me, looks like he's in.
Body shot dropped him, and he is in pain. That could not have been a more perfect shot.
5, 6.
And that's it, just like that.
Janibek Alimhalina improved his record to 9-0 with a ferocious knockout of Gonzalo Correa. Alimhalina pressured Correa from the outset and dropped him down to one knee with a counter left hook 2 minutes into the fight.
Tim, how does he know he doesn't have?
Oh, there's a big left hand from Alim Hanala that scores the knockdown with a minute to go here in round one.
Late in the second round, Alim Halina trapped Correa in a corner and blasted him face first to the canvas with a sweeping left hook.
He found the opening.
Oh, and there's a short right hand and a devastating knockdown. Puts him under the bottom rope. He is laid out, face down. It's over. Big power from Alim Hanala.
Former pound-for-pound king Roman Gonzalez proved that he was far from finished when he put on a boxing masterclass to lift the WBA super flyweight belt from Cal Yafai.
Just gets up on a little angle and then comes back, and Cal, you see him there just stepping up to the side, making the angle for the body shots. He fights in a rhythm, he doesn't take anything out of him. This is effortless to Chocolatito.
But still he comes back at a lovely body shot and one to the head as well.
He's so far down and his confidence is probably shot. He's getting worked over a little bit here.
Following an 8th round knockdown, Chocolatito smelt blood and finished Yafai with a booming right hand in the 9th stanza.
Such a great champion, but a right hand, and that will be it! Roman Gonzalez explodes in the 9th round. He can't get through it. Yafai loses for the first time in his life, and he's knocked out by the quite brilliant Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Felix Verdejo made quick work of previously unbeaten Will Madeira. After wobbling Madeira with an uppercut that sent him to the ropes in the last 30 seconds of the opening round, the Puerto Rican closed the show with a blistering combination.
Sends him back with a right hand that got to the top of the head. Uppercut, glancing blow, and down goes Madeira. What an unbelievable attack from Verdejo.
5.
That's it. Wow! How impressive was that?
In the first of 3 scary knockouts on Halloween night, Mexican lightweight contender Isaac Cruz came out swinging immediately after hearing the opening bell and knocked Diego Magdaleno down with a right hook inside the first 30 seconds.
Oh, look what he did already. Definitely not in Cruz control as he sends Magdaleno down to the canvas.
Just 20 seconds after Magdaleno got to his feet, Cruz unloaded back-to-back right uppercuts that knocked Magdaleno onto the bottom rope and brought an abrupt end to the contest.
Goes down and out. Mamma mia, what a start!
Down on all 3 of the judges' scorecards going into the 12th and final round, Carlos Gongora literally took matters into his own hands when he decked Ali Akhmedov twice with short uppercuts.
Everyone's corner yelling, work, work. Oh, big uppercut! A massive uppercut for Gongora sends Akhmedov down. All of Ecuador will be celebrating this victory, and he's down for a second time, and he may be out.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's over! What a win! Carlos Gongora!
On a Thursday night in Miami, Nicaraguan bantamweight Melvin Lopez completely froze Yaison Vargas' senses and body with a fierce left hand.
Él sabe que ahora tiene que dominar un poquito más el ring.
¡Oh! El knockout de la noche. El knockout de la noche.
Zelfa Barrett showed his power when he needed it against Eric Donovan. After being largely outboxed for the first 6 rounds, Barrett turned up the heat in the 7th round and knocked Donovan down twice.
Donovan again with the short big left hand there from Barrett.
A sweetly timed left hook sent Donovan to the canvas first, and a series of right and left hands just before the bell knocked him down for a second time.
Cuffing him around, and down he goes again. Just a handful of seconds remaining in the round.
Sensing that the fight was there for the taking, Barrett came out throwing power punches in the 8th round, and midway through, another sweetly timed left hook put Donovan down and out.
Clash of heads there, I think, maybe, as they came together. Huge left hook there from Zelfa Barrett. And he's put onto the flat of his back there, Donovan, and the referee has correctly suspended the count and waved the fight over because he'd taken some big punches.
Jesse Rodriguez lived up to his BAM nickname when he bulldozed the normally durable Janelle Rivera in the 1st round. Rodriguez's fast and powerful combinations sent Rivera flying into the ropes twice for knockdowns before 3 pinpoint left hands ended the bout just past the 2-minute mark.
Rivera in 1 round gives an angle. There it is. Left hand scores it, finishes it. Wow. Bam, bam indeed. Jesse Rodriguez, 12th win of his career.
Anthony Joshua clinically broke the resistance of Kubrat Pulev to retain his WBA, WBO, and IBF heavyweight titles.
I think he's going to get the knockout here. He's going to go for it.
The uppercut, down goes Pulev, and he's in real trouble here.
Joshua dropped Pulev heavily 3 times before finishing the brave challenger off for good with a thudding right hand in the 9th round.
Will Joshua let him off the hook? Big shots. And that is it. There is no way, surely, he can get up from that. It is over. A sizzling AJ reminder.
Junior welterweight Brandon Lee enhanced his reputation as one of boxing's leading prospects when he blew away step-up opponent Jimmy Williams in 90 seconds. Lee scored 2 knockdowns before a picture-perfect right hand connected flush on Williams' chin and sent him sprawling through the ropes.
Anything left.
That's it.
Another
That's
right
it.
hand, that's it.
Oh.
Well stopped. Dropped Williams flat on his back. Might have waited a bit long to stop that. Well, there's your winner, Brandon Lee, and there was not a doubt about it.
In what was a shocking mismatch, Sanisa Estrada recorded the fastest knockout in women's boxing history when she obliterated Miranda Atkins with a furious flurry in just 7 seconds.
Atkins reluctant to come out of her corner. Ada left a 1, 2, 3, 4. It was Lamb versus Lion. It is over. One of the quickest knockouts in women's boxing history. You witnessed it live here on DAZN.
When Eleider Alvarez and Michael Seals were matched up for a light heavyweight bout, boxing fans expected a knockout, and on fight night, they got just that. In the 7th round of what had been a relatively tame contest, both men threw huge right hands, but it was Alvarez's that found the mark.
February 22nd at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Big right hand from Eleider Alvarez, and he crumpled like the wacky inflatable arm man from the car dealership. I don't think Michael Seals is getting up. This fight is over.
Back to Halloween night, where the monster Naoya Inoue produced a sharp and spiteful display against Jason Maloney.
A short right hand hurt him, Bernardo.
There's another short right hand from Naoya Inoue. Nice uppercut there with the right hand from Inoue, but Maloney takes it well.
Forgot what he came here to do.
Ooh, left uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Switches up, and now you see the legs of Maloney a little wobbly, which we saw just moments ago as his jab got to its destination before. But sometimes it's, oh, big right hand there from Inoue, and Maloney takes it, and he takes 2 steps back, and here comes the monster.
That's a lot to deal with, fellas.
After having Maloney down and reeling in the 6th round, Inoue took the Australian out with a stunning counter right cross in the 7th round.
As round 7. Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Naoya the Monster Inoue on Halloween night knocks out Jason Mayhem Maloney.
Ryan Garcia showed Francisco Fonseca no love on Valentine's Day. 1 minute and 20 seconds into the 1st round, Garcia wrecked Fonseca with a signature lightning-fast counter left.
Oh, and a left hand sends Fonseca down, flat on his back. It's over. There, he's done it again. Ryan Garcia. There is a new tank in the 135-pound division. This kid is a superstar. 1 round, he's out.
In November 2019, Joseph George won a highly controversial split decision over Marcus Escudero. After the decision was announced, the vast majority of ringside observers and the Showtime commentary team felt that Escudero should have been awarded the fight.
Honestly, guys, I cannot see any way that Joe George won that fight.
In an immediate rematch 9 months later, George was trailing by wide margins on 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards as the fight went into the 9th round. But he took a decision out of the equation when he flattened Escudero with a counter left uppercut.
But it's Escudero's. Oh, 4. That's it. Vicious left uppercut by Joe George, the Phenom, with a phenomenal finish in the rematch.
Jose Zepeda and Ivan Baranchyk went hell for leather in a 5-round slugfest, which gets our vote for the fight of the year. Get ready to count as the junior welterweights combined for 7 knockdowns before Zepeda connected with a savage right-left combination that sent Baranchyk crashing awkwardly to the canvas with his right leg bent beneath him.
Take me to the victory. Quick combination there, now a left hook, and he drops Baranchyk. Here comes Zepeda, pouring it on, and now Zepeda goes down! He gets cleared with the right hook!
Call your family right now. Let them know there's a fight breaking out right now on ESPN+.
And he follows up with that double left hook, and Barancyk's legs once again wobble, but there he goes down again! Oh, man.
5.
Oh, nice counter left from Jose Zepeda. And here we go. Sean says, give me one more. Go down, baby. That's another knockdown for Jose Zepeda. Oh, now it's a big right hand from Baranchyk. And it's a knockdown because the ropes held him up. No knockout yet because these 2 guys have a heart. Oh, big left hand. He bends the leg, and this fight is done. What a knockout from Jose Zepeda. John with the big knockout here in the bubble at the MGM Grand. He's #1 in the world in the WBC. What an impressive performance from John Zepeda.
Back to Halloween night for the 3rd and final time, where Gervonta Davis passed the toughest test of his career with flying colors when he spectacularly starched Leo Santa Cruz. In the 6th round of what had been a back-and-forth toe-to-toe battle, Davis pinned Santa Cruz against the ropes and turned his lights out with a jolting counter left uppercut.
If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his... Oh, my! There is a lethal left uppercut!
Before we show you our pick for the Knockout of the Year 2020, here are some honorable mentions.
Well, he said as much this week throughout the promotion.
Oh, there's a knockdown scored by Charles Martin. Big left hand. That's it. It's over. Charles Martin.
Myślę też, że ma Husanow dużo respektu do Parzęczewskiego, ale teraz jest ciężkie lądowanie na deskach Roberta Parzęczewskiego.
Ale widoczny to był prawy sierpowy na dół, lewy sierpowy, nie widział tego Robert.
Bernardo soon alongside Timothy Bradley and Andre. Nice left hook, and down goes Pina. This fight is done. What a shot!
Every so often, a fighter appears to become drastically old overnight, and that seemed to be the case for Alexander Povetkin when he was floored twice in the 4th round by Dillian Whyte.
He has done through his career. Oh, but a beautiful countering shot from Dillian Whyte, and down for the 2nd time. Didn't see it coming, timed sweetly.
Coming into the 5th round, the consensus was that Whyte would soon finish Povetkin. However, the Russian pulled off a shock win when he unleashed a devastating left uppercut that knocked Whyte cold.
Take nothing away from a very good one. What a shot from Alexander Povetkin, and he's knocked Dillian Whyte cold here in the 5th round, and that is extraordinary, unbelievable.
In the 3rd round of a 1989 light heavyweight fight, Steve McCarthy had Tony Wilson in trouble against the ropes when Wilson's mother climbed into the ring and attacked McCarthy with a stiletto shoe.